this thing.
What's up? We're out here in the BFG booth on Trailbreaker, and we ran into Marvin. We got a Marvin sighting. This is rad. We're having a blast, and these guys are getting wild up on the rocks.
This is the official Trailbreaker. There are very few motorsports events that you can get this up close and personal to, being able to see the entire course and all of the action. Trailbreaker is one of the hardest rock crawling courses, and only the top 10 rock crawlers are allowed to participate, so you know it's rowdy. Here's our buddy Woody on recovery, making sure to get everyone out if they get rolled over or all jammed up. Here's Dave Wong. If you don't recognize this rig, then go back and watch our wreck rides. We get up close and personal with this build. Dave Wong has been killing it this year, starting off with winning the shootout at the King of the Hammers. He ended up winning this Trailbreaker event as well, naming this trail the Wong Way. He is the guy to beat in rock crawling. We missed the end of this run and the winning moments because Marvin with flex rocks and rollovers and us were trying to beat the crowds and get out on the trail. Marvin, with one of YouTube's best rock crawling channels, Flex Rocks and Rollovers, came to party. This is one of the first official trips out in his iconic Jeepster after putting in a brand new engine, but he's holding back for nothing and always down to get rowdy. Hanging out on the trail and getting dirty on the rocks is always our favorite way to catch up. And this sleeper YJ rock crawler build is AXEL, owner of AXEL Off-Road Helmets, who designs and produces the gear to allow us to safely get rowdy on the trail. He wheels with a wild but clean style and is not afraid to tell anybody, not even Andrew Bailey, "You're not my real mom, don't tell me what to do." You might better recognize Nick Nelson from all the rad Mini Boat Mafia videos here on the tube, as him and the rest of the Mafia have been putting those mini jets on the map. He's also the 2012 Ultra 4 National Champion. This is his newest rear steer car. What better way to shake it down than here at Trail Hero? The trail we're on is joint effort, rated a 9. All the rigs in our group are more than capable of making a 9 rated trail here in Sand Hollow. But you will see a rear steer definitely helps. Marvin and AXEL are going to have to work a lot harder, but with good driving, should be able to make it no problem.
He's trying to get rowdy.
You will see that Marvin is having to really steer that front and pay attention to where his rear axle is going to follow. See how his front driver is turned close to that wall? He's doing that to keep his rear axle from falling off the shelf on the passenger side. Right as he crests over the top, he lines up with a half crack, half waterfall obstacle. You will see that he backs up to reposition, and the reason in doing so is that way he can get the front tires to line up just right and the pinch evenly in the crack to give him the most traction and stability. He nails it and gets right through it. Because Marvin's rig is a drag axle, it's making it hard to get the back tires pinched in the same line that he was able to get the front. But you know Marvin, who needs a rear steer when you can give it a good old East Coast brap?
So I know you recognize Marvin's rig. We got
Maybe.
Marvin from Flex Rocks and Rollovers, and we get to wheel together again.
Finally!
Yes!
That's why we came out here.
We've been dying.
Let's get the rest of the rigs through here so we can hit the next obstacle.
Bronson with red gear.
Nick and I plan to hit the bonus line, so we take off to get a head start. As Jess is on her way to catch up to us on the trail, she sees a pretty rare sight for Sand Hollow, and she makes sure to pick it up and keep this place clean.
There we go. So we're out here with AXEL from AXEL Off-Road Helmets. He's the one that keeps us safe.
This is the big bonus line on this trail. Due to the humps and bumps and the big hole at the bottom passenger side at the start of this obstacle, it can get tricky real fast. Not to mention there's a hog's back right when you get to the top. It catches your front diff, so if you don't hit it just right, you'll have to maneuver around to get that diff on the right side of it. All that and add sand on top of all of it, covering the rocks, makes it super sketchy because anytime you stop, you're gonna start sliding backwards. Sun's down and KC rock lights are on. As we work our way out of this trail, I can't help but feel super blessed that Marvin and Andrew with Flex Rocks and Rollovers still always want to come party on the rocks with us on the West Coast. No matter how many times we've created carnage together, they still keep coming back. Do me a favor and head on over to their channel and check out their video on this run and let them know that Wrecked Gear sent you.
Yeah, I think that gets gnarly up and over.
Sponsored in part by BFGoodrich Tires, Warren Industry Winches, KC HiLites, and AXEL Off-Road Helmets. Best way to support this channel is give that subscribe button a little skiddly-do, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment below.